Entrada.
Finally got my hands on this baby. This is the Melt Cosmetics Muerte palette. This retails for $52 on the Melt Cosmetics website. I actually got mine from Sephora because your girl had like a $15 off coupon and 2-day shipping. So here it is in all of its glory. Out of all the palettes that I've seen this year, this best color story. I have never seen a palette with this particular color story ever. Like, we've seen so many neutral palettes, you know, bright colors, but this perfection. So the palette itself, of course, has a mirror with my lovely fingerprints. And just look at the colors, oh my gosh. It looks like there are 3 shimmers and 7 mattes. I feel like that's a pretty good like matte to shimmer ratio. I'm gonna start with this color and then go down the line. Plus that's a shimmer and I can kind of get most of my shimmers out of the way before I really get into the matte. If my Spanish is a little off, don't judge me because it's been a while. But kicking it off with Calaca, and this is your standard light champagne gold. Off bat, I'm really not liking how this color is picking up at all. It's kind of not grabbing onto my brush, and if I dip a little too hard, it's just, I guess, kind of crumbling. I'll still try to work with it, you know, and pack it on, because this is what we're here for. Way better with a wet brush, because other than that, girl, it is Patchy McPatterson. It's still a little wonky looking, but I can manage it. The shade itself is not really groundbreaking, but I would definitely use this with a wet brush. Next up we have Angelito, and this is a metallic greenish blue. This particular shade is way better. I don't know what the problem was with that one, but even picking it up, it didn't like crumble. Yes, Angelito, I'm okay with. Definitely green, it's cute. Love it with a wet brush. Transform my life. Yes, this is the right step, okay? This is what I am expecting. Wow, that is a beautiful green. I must say so myself. It's very vibrant. Definitely a lot more impact in person than it is showing on camera. It's like the 80s up in here and I freaking love it. Next we have Lagrimas, and this is basically a mint matte shade. Packing on very evenly, which is what I always try to look out for. It does appear a little bit darker on the lid, but hey, I'm never gonna argue with a dark color on the lid, which we'll be getting into real quick. I feel like it's taking a little time to blend. Like, it is blending. I kind of wiped it away, how it's placed against my eye, because I was working a little bit too much, and that's why that center patch disappeared. You just gotta work for it a little bit, but hey, it's a cute little shade. I ain't gonna front, it's good, it's cute. Next we have Duelo, and this is a deep matte jungle green. That is a lovely shade. Hold on, I got to pack this on. When people say, oh, they have a green shade in their palette, this is the shade I always want to see. I want to see like this deep forest green. And you rarely get those colors in palettes. Like, you get the fun, this is green type of shades. And sometimes you want something like this deep and intense. Not giving that dark line when it's blended. However, it is losing its color a bit because it's so dark and so pigmented. You kind of need a pat and move just to make sure that you get your blend, but you still get that impact. so you can still have a nice soft blended edge without having a loss in color. Next is Pantheon, and this is looking like a matte grayish blue. Love this shade. We need more shades like this in the world. It's not black, it's definitely gray. I like how this one is going on. So far, this is my favorite matte. This would make for a really good smoky eye. I think how my eye is, you can definitely tell it's gray. Oh my gosh. When you pack on the color, stunning. If that's not the most beautiful gray you've ever seen, I don't know what is. Being delicate with the blendation. Yeah, this one blended out way easier, way quicker. Hopefully all of the rest of the matte shades really perform like this color, because Pantheon is the #1 stunner right now. Next is Noche Eterna, and this looks like your standard dark matte navy color. Oh wow, this blue did not come to play. Yes. With this color, you have to build up that blue, but when you pack it on, oh man, that's navy realness. Navy realness. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm afraid that once I start to blend this out, it won't be as amazing as it is when it's being patted on. This might be a pat and blend situation. It does blend out. Gotta be a little bit more patient with this particular color because these are so pigmented. They want you to work for these colors. Maybe this is pro level stuff. I'm willing to blend if, you know, I'm gonna get that payoff. So the last shimmer shade in this palette is Katrina, and this is a gorgeous shimmery blue. I'm freaking in love with this shade. Getting a ton of fallout at this point. That's definitely me. What I've noticed in a lot of palettes is that they will have like some sort of pink or purple sparkly element to this blue, and this one is just blue sparkles, which I 100% am here for. That glitter. That glitter when it's wet looks so much better. So much better. Favorite shimmer, hands down, in the palette. This is beautiful. I really love the fact that they only put blue shimmer into this blue base shade. It just so refreshing, and that reflect in that glitter makes it that much more amazing on the eye. Moving on to Velorio, and this is a deep, rich plum matte shade. Damn, that's sexy. That's a sexy shade right there. It's not patchy in the slightest bit. Very, very slightly. See my old friend, dark lime that I love so much. As soon as I see it, I'm just like nervicio. I still get a little bit of that dark line. It's giving me a little bit of a Uncle Fester vibe when it does do that, but it does blend. So it can go either way. It can go really, really good or really, really bad. And it depends on how you really work with it. Home stretch, as you can tell, like most of my concealer is off at this point. But we have a Sangre, and this is a matte deep burgundy red shade. You have to pack this one on in order to really get that true oomph with it. I'm liking it. This color, and it reminds me of Pantheon, where it's not patchy and it's just packing on really nicely, very evenly. This one I like a lot. This one is playing nicely. I'm very happy with this shade. It is like plummy red, like a plummy burgundy color, which is very interesting. I really do like it. Up close you can really see, I guess, that depth of the red, And it's just a really cute, fun, sexy, deep, sultry shade. And finally, we have Corazon, and this is a matte, vibrant red shade. She is behaving. We're happy about that. It's like hot pink gone bad. Wow, that one blended out really quickly and very easily. I wish all of the colors blended out that way. But yeah, I'm really liking this shade. It's something different. Normally don't see too many reds, so when I do see a red, I fully appreciate it. I am going to completely remove my makeup and try to salvage my brows so I can get into the full tutorial because yeah, I'm a hot old mess. It's a different day. I originally did a tutorial and my makeup was basura, trash, garbage. My beat was a bust. So day 2, trying it out again. I'm gonna get this damn tutorial. All right, okay. I'm gonna start off with Corazon. I'm just gonna go ahead and map out what I wanna do. I think I'm going to just do a cut crease. These shadows are pigmented as hell. I switched to an E25 blending brush just to buff out the edges. Also going to bring it right here, continue mapping out the look I'm really going for, but not really going for, but like kind of going for. I'm gonna use my Morphe M507. I'm gonna go into Sangre. I'm gonna pop that right into the socket of my crease. If you're new to blending and makeup, detailed blending brushes, like these tiny ones, mapping it out first, then going in blending will save your life. What my problem was, when I was doing my first look, I went in with too big of a brush and created a whole freaking mess. I knew it and I was just trying to salvage it. We'll see everybody just go in with this brush and start blending. You, not so much. Take the time, map it out, and then you can blend it, because you can take some time to blend, you know, and just add and build and just make sure that's the painting you want to paint. We're gonna get like real Bob Ross up in here, okay? I'm just gonna sit here, draw some happy little trees on her face. Going right down the line, I'm gonna take Velorio on a domed M222 brush from Morphe. And I'm gonna keep it right in this V area. Who am I kidding? I was so excited about this palette. From the announcement to the actual launch date, I swear it was like 6 weeks. And I just felt like that was way too long. If you were signed up to their mailing list, they sent you a free code, well, not a free code, but they sent you a code in order to access their site in order to get the palette early, which I thought was mad dope. I feel like more companies should do that, especially if, you know, you're a big supporter of the brand. But just the length of time between the initial announcement and the launch, to me, it was just way too freaking long. That's just me personally. I don't know if you guys feel the same way. I know that's how I felt. And I'm just switching back and forth between the 3 brushes that I do have, just to make sure everything is kind of like blended. Getting blended. Okay, taking a nice little mixture of Duele and Duelo and Pantheon. And I'm just going to work that on the outer edge. And I'm more so using patting motions and not sweeping or brushing anything, because I want this to be where I want it. Almost forgot to start recording. Using my NYX white base, I put it on the back of my hand, and I'm taking my Sigma F70 brush because it has a really nice pointed edge, and I'm gonna cut my crease. Yeah, I'm gonna go in like las. Why am I adding more letters? Lagrimas, and pick that up and put that right over this base. Ooh, that's interesting what I got going on. Take your time. If you're in a rush, you shouldn't have picked this look. This look is way better than yesterday's. Oh my God, girl. Yesterday's was so bad. I'm really enjoying this one. Take a little bit of dulce. Oh my God, duelo. One day I'm gonna get that. And I just flicked it just to, you know, blend where the greens meet. And not a lot of pressure. And notice that I am feathering towards my nose because I want most of my pressure to still be on the outside. So as I sweep it inward, I have less of the pressure and it blends really nicely. I think I'm gonna run it a little bit on my lash line because I don't think I'm gonna put on liner maybe that far. I'm not gonna take it to the inner corner. I think that was a good call. This is probably my favorite look I've ever done. This is why I actually got this palette, because I kind of feel inspired. Their Vida palette, it's cool, but I don't know, it's just something about this. It's very specific. This one is the challenge. This one is like, what can you really do with this palette in order to make it like really pop? Boom. Next, Angelito in a corner. And I did spritz my brush just to give me that extra fire and pizzazz right there. I am going to do the rest of my face so I can come back with the bottom and finish that off. So I will be right back. I'm really digging what is going on right now. I'm dumb oily though. Anywho, because I have that V, I know exactly where to put corazon and not fudge it up. Power of napping, man. Sangre and velorio, and just keeping it right at my lash line and just bringing it in. This is the M504, 507. Oh my God, I cannot read these numbers today. 507, jeez. Going to attempt something. I'm gonna take my Inglot Duraline and the shade Duelo. I'm gonna try to mix it up and put that right into my lash line. See if I could get a little something popping off there. I think I'm good as far as eyes go. So I'm just gonna finish up my face and come back with the completed look. Yo, I'm so happy that I redid this because this look compared to that tragic look that I did, miles apart. Yo, this Muerte palette is really bomb. It is very pigmented and it's very easy to fuck it up because that's exactly what I did. But take your time, use smaller brushes and then blend it out and you should be good. If you want to be daring, this is your palette. Calaca is the only one swatch wise that just crumbles, but everything else is just, it's a hit. This color story, hands down, best of 2019. I dare anyone to debate me in the comments. Actually, do that right now. If you want to continue binge watching, I'm gonna put up some of my other videos. I will catch you in the next one. Stay comfy, guys. Bye.